This week we are going to be covering testing and debugging in Visual Studio 2019. A lot of what we are going to be talking about is going to be a little review. So you're just going to basically see how to do it in an MVC app. The assignment and the lecture demo is super short this week. There's just a couple hands-on. There are videos that basically show you how to test in multiple browsers, how to utilize breakpoints and the watch, the auto, and the locals window in addition to the intermediate window. We have our first hands-on, which basically deals with breakpoints. And then you're going to learn more about exception errors and using trace points. And then the second hands-on actually has you see a exception error. You'll see it as an internal server page error and also how to get the exception handler. We'll fix that, and then we'll be adding some trace points. To give you guys a little bit of extra practice, I have a app that you're going to download, and you're also going to debug that. There is an exception error in that, and you will be adding trace points as well. So that's the whole assignment, and it's super short. So this week, we also have a unit test on chapters basically 1 through 5, everything that we've covered so far. There are 50 questions on the test. They are true, false, multiple choice. It is open book, open note, and there is no time limit on that test. Once you are done, then you are going to do the discussion exercise because we are starting to work on that term project. And I do want you guys to be thinking about design. So designing a dynamic and functional user interface is not all that simple. And so I did include links to some articles that I think are going to help you, especially for those of you that kind of struggle with, oh, how do I pick good colors? And, how do I lay things out? And a lot of those design questions I've got articles for, and the fact that one of the key decisions that you have to make involves architecture and frameworks, and those decisions have been made for us, right? Because we're using MVC architecture and we're using Bootstrap for our framework. So those decisions have been made. So there's additional decisions that you are going to have to make, and hopefully these articles will help you. Once you've kind of reviewed the articles, then I do want you to share with the class what your app is going to be called, who the audience is, and what the purpose of the app is. How are you handling branding? What is your color scheme? How many colors are you using, and why did you pick those colors? Based on the homepage article, what are your ideas for a homepage that will keep viewers at your site? Okay, so answer all of those questions, and once all of the class has posted, then you can read the classmates' posts and you can post a reply. And obviously your response will not be due for a couple weeks, right? Because we have to give everybody a chance to post to the discussion. And so the first 4 points here are going to be due when the assignment is due, and your reply is going to be due a week later. So I did post an example based on that fitness app that I have used as an example. You guys have seen it. So I did kind of go through here and answer the questions. If you are confused at all about what I'm looking for. This should help. And that is pretty much what we are working on this week. If you have questions or if you run into problems, please let me know and have a great week.